Guys, whoever feels comfortable asking or answering, how's camp gone? How's it started?
I take it. It's been going pretty good. Feel like we're finally all starting to get conditioned back in football shape, and I mean it's going good right now. Defense is looking good. D line's playing really well. For the most part, staying pretty healthy. So, I mean, I'm excited to see where this year take us.
Yeah, same thing he said. I mean, I feel like we started pretty good. I loved the first couple of days. It was real hot, kind of tested us mentally. And I feel like those days kind of helped us out a little bit, just to propel us to be even better than we was the first couple of days. So I feel like it started off pretty good.
And Nico, yeah.
I'm gonna say it started out pretty good. Same as they said, we had it was a few hot days, pushed us to be better, and I feel like we just getting better day by day.
Landon Jackson was in here in the spring, and he made us laugh because he said, "This is going to be my last camp. Thank God." And I wonder, this is going to be your sixth camp.
Yeah.
How you dealing with things, man?
Man, I'm just taking it day by day, man. In the first camp I really didn't play in. I had the injury. So it's like really my fifth camp to be in there. My fifth camp. But I mean, I'm just taking it day by day. Just learning. You can learn a lot of stuff from a lot of people. That's all I'm doing.
You guys excited about Bobby Petrino's offense? And the way it does, I mean, people say it doesn't affect the defense, but it does because he keeps you off the field a lot. Talk about how you think that'll help you this year. They're probably going to use a lot more clock than they did last year.
Just schematically. I mean, I feel like it's gonna. They can stretch the field. I mean, they can do a lot. They can run the ball. They can throw the ball, and they have different looks that I feel like to keep defense on their toes a lot. So I feel like offensively, I think we're gonna be good.
Yeah, I think Coach Petrino really came in and set a standard for the offense, and our offense is looking phenomenal right now. I think they brought in a lot of good transfers on the offensive line. Our running back room's looking real good, and Taylon's, I mean, playing great right now. So I'm excited to see what they do.
I'm sorry, are you still having quite a few battles with Cremona out there?
Oh yeah,
You talked about that last spring, you know.
Yeah, no, it's fun. We're pushing each other every day, making each other better. So I feel like that's gonna be real good for me going against a very talented offensive tackle every day, and I feel like that's gonna make him better as well going against me every day.
Yeah, Eric, sixth year, that's kind of rare. It's not uncommon anymore with COVID year, but a lot of guys, they don't stay at the same place for 6 years, even if maybe they like it. They say, I'll try something different or go with here or whatever. What's been the key to you playing this long and playing here this long? And did you ever, think about going somewhere else? Or you just never want to leave?
No, I didn't really never thought about going anywhere else. I mean, my mindset is I'm gonna stick it throughout wherever I'm at. I mean, just going other places, that wasn't really my mindset. And just I didn't expect to be here this long. I mean, but life. I mean, injuries happen, a lot of stuff happens. So I mean, I'm just here and I'm glad to be here.
And then you had obviously, I know you didn't play in 2019, but that wasn't a good year. And then 2020 got better. 2020 got a lot better. You played in a couple of bowls, but you've also played on some 8-loss teams. So it's kind of been the good and the bad. Kind of what's that been like, and what are you looking for here in your last year?
Just kind of with the first couple of seasons, I mean, it was kind of hard, man. I came from a school that pretty much won a lot of games. So just coming in and losing, I mean, they kind of messed up a lot of people's psyche a little bit, man. And so I wanted to win. I wanted to get better. So, I mean, I tried to come in every year and perfect my craft and get better every year. And just from the team from 2019 to this team, I mean, the improvement is huge. I mean, I see a lot of competitiveness from the offense, from the defense. I feel like we're getting better every day.
For each of you guys, Landon, you can take it first. Eric, he's kind of understated, quiet guy. The coaches say just kind of goes out there and does what his job. What each of you think of him and what he brings to the team?
I mean, he brings a lot to the team. I mean, I feel like this year he's really started to open up even more. I mean, he's always been a leader by example, but this year he's been a lot more vocal than I've ever seen him. And I think he's really taken on that leadership role, and that's playing a big part in the defense. Everybody, with him being one of the older guys or the oldest guy on the defense, everybody respects him. He's he's been here for a while. He knows what it takes and knows how to get the job done. So I mean, he brings a big leadership role to the defense.
He definitely leads by example. Like Landon said, he opening up some more. But I mean, one of the oldest guys, so I mean, it's like he don't have a choice but to lead by example. So if he want to get to where he want to get and get the team to our standard, then he got to do what he got to do.
Landon and Nico, just what have been your impressions of the freshmen so far, Charlie Collins and Kavion Henderson?
I think they're really talented players. They're just still really young, still a little underweight, you know. But I mean, in the pass rush, they're looking really good. They're learning every day, and they're eager to get better. So I feel like that's the biggest thing as a freshman. You gotta come in knowing you gotta get better. You can't come in assuming that you're already the best. You're gonna come in, do this and that. And both of them know they're real talented, but at the same time, they're asking questions. They're trying to learn every day and trying to become the best version of themselves right now.
Charlie and Kavion, they real good players. They just young. I feel like they was like me my freshman year, but they want to get better. They come in every day trying to perfect the craft, asking me and Landon questions about steps, just the little stuff. I think they're gonna be real good players.
For Landon and Nico, Coach Adams called Quincy, said he's still a baby, still learning stuff. What do you guys see from him, his development? What's his ceiling?
Yeah, I mean that dude could be, but he could be one of the best players in the country. For being honest, his biggest thing is just staying in the playbook, learning his playbook, and perfecting his craft. You know, I mean, he just has to be eager to learn, which he is, and it just once it clicks, he'll be a really dominant player.
Yeah, I like Quincy. He could bend good. He good pass rush. He just got to get more in the playbook and just grow up a little bit. He gonna be a great player though.
Eric, he said Ian's also a baby. What are your thoughts about Ian? And they said he's 25% body fat, which would put him at 291 pounds of muscle and bones. Is that right?
Yeah, it's about right, man. You can see the difference definitely from when he first got here to now. You see him slimming down a little bit, and he's kind of being more in tune with his body. So you definitely see that. It would been the baby. Yeah, he just kind of what he said about Quincy, just getting his playbook, understanding where he's supposed to be, and just technique wise, I feel like that's where his biggest improvement can be at right now.
Nico, you're working at the Buck. What are they looking for you to be able to do? What kind of player are they looking for to fit that? Not just you, but the other guys working there.
I say it's just an outside linebacker, just rushing the passer, dropping the coverage, and playing the run. Just an athletic defensive end, just standing up.
Nico, Coach Adams said you took a big leap in the spring, and I think we all saw that as well. Do you feel like you've taken another leap here in the fall? I mean, how have you maybe continued to improve, since last season ended?
I feel like I'm still trying to grow on like the little things. Like I know the defense a lot better now. I know where the whole D line supposed to be at. I know how to set the fronts. I think after we keep progressing weeks and weeks, I think I'm gonna just keep on growing and growing. So to be the player I need to be.
Can you feel it like mentally maybe that there's a
Yeah.
big difference right now?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
And then for all you guys, maybe, Eric, you can talk about the inside linemen, and you guys can talk about maybe the tackles. What have you seen from the offensive line going up against them every day?
It's physicality, man. I see they bringing it every day. I mean, there's not really slacking. They come in on the other teams, zone reads and stuff like that. I feel like the physicality and then this communication, they're communicating really well out there. I mean, they're telling the pressure where the blitz is coming from. I mean, they're kind of like the quarterback on the offensive line, so they're really telling everybody where stuff is going to come from. So that's why I see the confidence and just them communicating.
Yeah, I think Coach Mateos plays a major part in how the offensive line is. He's not going to let them slack at all, take a play off. They mess up, he's on them and making sure. I mean, not really just chewing them out, but making sure they really know what they're doing. And I mean, he pushes them to be great. And that offensive line is a real tight knit group. They want to. I mean, they want to be close. They know they got to be close to be able to be who they need to be, protect Talon, to protect our running backs. So overall, I think they're just, a physical unit, but also a real smart unit. They know what they need to do. They're good at passing. They're good at calling out pressure, passing off stunts, all that. So, I think they're a really talented group.
Yeah, I believe the tackle's gonna be real good this year. I know we had some trouble, but I think Black and Fernando, they're gonna do the job this year. Me and Lando helping them, they helping us. Iron sharpens iron. I think we're gonna be a great unit this year.
As far as Cam, he's a guy that seemed to come on late last year. He's in his fourth year now. Eric, maybe Atlanta, all you guys, what's your take on Cam? where he's progressed from last year to this year and what you're expecting from him?
I feel like he progressed in everything. I mean, from the run to the pass. Just last spring, I seen the jump from last spring, from the season to last spring. Jump was tremendous. I mean, it motivated me, to be honest. I mean, just how he plays the run and how he can counter back with the pass rush, stuff like that. And I just feel like his confidence got a lot better. He's more confident in his body, his speed, his power, and I feel like he's in tuning all that together. And I feel like he's gonna have a breakout year this year.
Yeah, his mental's a lot better too, in my opinion. I feel like he comes in every day ready to work, knowing what needs to get done. Doesn't let outside things affect him at all. And I mean, he comes in there, I mean, happy mindset, keeps the room up. If you're down, he's gonna do all he can to pick you up. So, I mean, he's grown into a tremendous leader. I wouldn't doubt it if he ends up being a team captain this year. He's a great leader, a great guy, and I mean his game, like Eric said, is just jumped to a whole nother level.
You got a thought, Nico?
Yeah, Cam, that's my dog, man. Cam Ball. I mean, he made some tremendous jumps. I feel like he became more of a leader this spring and this fall camp than last year. I feel like he know what he need to do and where he trying to go. So that's always a good thing.
Eric, how has Danny Saili kind of fit in with the group so far?
I mean, he's a tremendous athlete. I mean, for his size, he can move pretty well laterally. He just needs to be more in his playbook and just understand the defense. And I feel like when he understands that, I feel like he's gonna be a great player for us.
Now that he's got a year under his belt in the SEC, Kiwi Rose, kind of where have you seen him grow since last year?
I seen him grow in the run. Just coming from the conference he was in, it was kind of tough for him a little bit, just holding the gaps and double teams, stuff like that. And I feel like he took mindset of like he needs to get better because he know where he wants to go and he know where the defense need him to be. And I feel like he took a tremendous jump and just in the run. I feel like his pass has already been good. I just feel like he took the game to another level just by his run fits.
And one more, Nico. We heard Landon talk about going up against Fernando. I guess you go up against Blackstock a little bit. Just kind of what have those battles been like? What impresses you about him?
Physical, tough, strong. He got a good grip with the outside hand. So pause. I like Blackstock. He real cool. We try to make each other better every day.
Last year, coming into the season, a lot of the talk was like, how can the defense improve? And then you guys obviously had some great improvements last year. This year, is there anything different in, trying to maintain those standards instead of having to elevate them?
Yeah, I feel like the linebackers this year being real vocal. That's a big difference I've noticed. I mean, our linebackers last year were great, but this year I feel like they've really taken a step that, and it's been something Coach T will kind of stress to them that they got to be more vocal. They got to be the leaders of the defense. They got to kind of be the quarterback of the defense more so. And I feel like they've really taken on that role. Sorey and Spence are playing great right now. And I feel like as a unit, this is probably the best we've been since I've been here. And I mean, we got a talented defense all around right now. So I think it'll be good.
And I know it's not full go with Talon, but have you guys been able to get a sense of just how dangerous he can be in the read option and everything like that?
Yeah, no, that dude can move. He has a great vision, and you mix great vision with somebody that can run the way he does. He's gonna break away a lot this year.
Landon, curious for you, getting mentioned on the college football freaks list, as just being unique size and strength. How do you kind of take that news of being one of the more unique builds of a guy in college football?
Yeah, I try not to look at it really. I try to stay away, like especially once we get into fall camp, to stay out the media. Because all it does is when things are going good, everybody's loving you. When slightest thing goes bad, you just got to keep your head out the media because you'll see one bad thing, and that one bad thing is almost equivalent to seeing 100 good things. So it's better just to not even look at it. And I just completely stay off of, Twitter, these lists, mock drafts, everything like that. I just kind of keep my head away from, and I know everything will work out if I go out there on that field and do what I got to do.
For all three of you, how are you guys looking to grow personally this season?
Well, me personally, just last season I was a little heavier. I mean, that's probably the heaviest I've been. I was almost 330. So I just wanted to slim down and just be in tune with my body, just playing the run and getting after the quarterback. I feel like I've been kind of slacking that since I've been here, just getting after the quarterback. So I kind of want to put that on tape.
Yeah, I want to. I'd like to get better with my counter moves in the pass rush, and then also really my transition from run to pass, stuff like that, and then also just being a better leader of the defense. You know, I feel like I was, or more so of the team. I think last year I was a good leader with the front seven, and I really just only focused on the front seven, but never really went over to the offensive side and kept them up and did all I can to push them as well. You know, and that's one thing I've kind of talked with Talon about. That I mean, we gotta be close. You know, I mean, we're both two leaders on the team, and we gotta make sure that everything's going well, you know. So I've been trying to build relationships a lot with the offensive guys, getting close to the DBs, you know, and really just being a leader of the team.
I say with me, just pass rush, transition from run to pass, quicker, and just keep doing what I'm doing on the run and just keep playing physical.
Hey guys, Sam Pittman said that y'all have to be more physical. You had to do more tackling in camp. Just your thoughts about that emphasis, I guess, on just being more physical.
Oh yeah, and I mean those coaches have already kind of let that be known by first week of practice. We're already tackling, so they're making sure of it. We're doing live period. We're trying to get a lot of live periods in because that's been a problem that I've noticed my past 2 years here. First few weeks our tackling's poor. So yeah, fall camp we just gotta go to the ground. I know it. A lot of people might say, "Oh, players will get injured, this and that," but at the end of the day, it's the game we sign up for. So it's better to. I'd rather take that risk and us not lose football games. So I think the coaches have taken initiative with that, and we've been doing a lot of live periods, and also we're doing a lot of different tackling drills, stuff like that. So I think we'll be a lot better at tackling this year.
Any other thoughts on the tackling part? Physical?
Oh, physical, yes. I feel like they installed that from summer workouts. I mean, the physicality, not just that, even just the mental toughness. I mean, they've been throwing us in the fire, man. I mean, they've been trying to get it out of us just to be more mental tough and just have a better mindset of everything from football to life, just better mindset. And when you had that better mindset, propel you to be even better on the field and as a person also. So I feel like they've been big on that. And like he said, we've seen that the first week of camp, just throwing us in the heat, putting us out there and see how we responded.
Thoughts? Scrimmaging tomorrow too?
Yeah, the scrimmage tomorrow is gonna be very fun. I hope most of the periods probably gonna be live, so that'll help us on tackling a lot more. Like Landon said, we've been doing a pretty poorly job in the first couple weeks of the season on tackling, open space tackling. And I feel like what Coach Pitt and the rest of the coaching staff is doing to help us be prepared, I think it's gonna be very good.